Before California became a state, it was governed by Mexico, and it was called Alta California. People who came from the United States and countries around the world had to get permission from the Mexican government to settle there. Many people immigrated to California because of its abundant resources, farmland and rich soil, and to find gold. But the settlers, many of them from the United States, worried that the Mexican authorities planned to make them leave. They wanted California to be an independent republic. A republic is a type of government in which citizens elect leaders to represent them. An explorer, John Fremont, encouraged the settlers to revolt against the Mexican government in what was called the Bear Flag Revolt. To announce their success, the settlers raised a new flag. The flag had a star, which was inspired by Texas. Most importantly, the words California Republic were printed across the bottom of the flag, showing that California was declaring itself an independent republic. In 1846, the United States had declared war on Mexico. United States troops came to occupy California and fought the Mexican army in several battles. The Mexican-American War lasted from 1846 to 1848, when Mexico and the United States signed a peace treaty called the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. When Mexico signed the treaty, the United States gained two new territories, New Mexico and California. After California became part of the United States, Bennett Riley was appointed the military governor, and he called a meeting to create a state constitution. In early September 1849, 48 delegates, or people elected to represent others, met in Monterey at the California Constitutional Convention to write a constitution. Among the delegates were important Californios such as José Antonio Carrillo and Mariano Vallejo. The delegates wrote California's constitution, discussed its borders, and addressed issues like slavery, land ownership, and a location for the state capital. The people of California elected Peter H. Burnett as their first governor. Then, about a year after the convention, the United States ratified, or officially approved, California's constitution, making California the 31st state in the Union. They also sent representatives, or people who were chosen to speak and act for them, to Congress in Washington, D.C. And in 1854, Sacramento became California's capital, the seat of the state's government, where even today people are reminded of the state's rich past as they continue building a strong future.